Hello, I am Russell96, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Castle Progress. That's what this is called. Yeah. It's been a while since since I've had time to record one of these. I've gotten 2 SMP episodes recorded since the last, this episode, or not this episode specifically, but this series, rather. But on the bright side, I'm actually done with track now, so I'll have significantly more free time again. So that's always good. And the Dark Souls 2 videos are still coming strong. Because, yeah, they're much easier to record than, like, a Minecraft episode, because I have to do a lot more planning and, like, off-camera preparing for these episodes in comparison. But yeah, I can just, like, sit down and record, like, for a while, make, like, 5 episodes easily in a day. But then it takes forever to render them all. But anyway, today we are going to work in this courtyard again, or I guess I can say again because we have worked in here before, it's just not really been recently. But we're gonna build like the little like outcropping building type thing right over here. Not entirely sure what it's gonna be yet, but it's gonna be something cool. Or cool. Yeah, pronunciation. Yeah, again, I'm done. Well, I still have like the awards night banquet thing to go to, but that's not until like June something, like early June sometime, so that's not really an issue right now. So yeah, let's just build, and I have no inventory space. Well, trying to think. I have like a general idea of what I want to do. I'm just trying to think of how I can make it blend into the wall decently. Let's start there, and I want 5 blocks in between pillar bits. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, that's an idea. What if I had the last pillar bit just built into this wall right here? That would work quite well also. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 there. And then what I'm planning on doing, I might do a different, slightly more complicated base, but kind of what I'm like thinking I'm going to do is have it go in, like these be stone to be like a stone window rim or something. Yep, there goes Skype. But then have a window or something there, but I might actually not have it windowed right off the bat because like it's still on ground level and it's like only one wall from the outside, so defensively I think it would still be a fairly defensive structure. Then again, those arches are wide open. So then again, I could probably just scratch the entire make the castle overly defensive thing and just kind of build for show. But yeah, we'll just kind of see how it turns out, then work from it there. I'm trying to decide on how long to make it, because I'm gonna make something for the front part, and like how much clearance do I want between that building and the stables. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I say we could probably fit 3 sections in, because it's more than 10. Well, it's going to be around 10 blocks wide, and that'd be 10 meters wide, which is, isn't it like 4 feet to a meter, or slightly less than 4 feet to a meter, or something like that? I really do not know. Yeah, metric system, US. Yeah, the metric system really should be like the main measurements, because it makes a lot more sense and is a lot more convenient. Anyway, let's keep building. Not really sure how... I know what I want to do for, like, the second part of it, like the nice large windows, and then what I'm thinking to do that, because it's a fairly wide to... Like, it's much wider than it is long, I might have it, like, narrow down to have, like, two little side bits, like, at about there, then have more of a narrow building on top of that, or something along that line, maybe, I'm thinking would possibly look good. Yeah, I keep trying to pick up those stairs, it's bugging me. Let's just kind of mess around with, like, making general shapes. So this is where the pillars will go up for the window bits, so let's build out from that. Not really sure, like, I'm trying to make it so the base will be, like, what am I trying to say? I do not know, that's why I'm not saying it. Yeah, it should be taller than that. Like, I'm trying to make, like, a structurally sound or a stable-looking base to it so that it looks like it would be able to hold itself up. Oh, we picked up... we only picked up 2 of the stairs. Anyway, let's just keep placing blocks, and I know I'm wasting quite a few blocks, but I would probably end up filling it in anyway, because, yeah, I don't really want, like, unnecessary error blocks in my building, so yeah. I think that should do for that, then we can have the window there. Now it's just a matter of filling in the rest of it somehow so that it looks good. So let's grab all sorts of different decorative stuff and see what we can do. Oh, and that's another important thing that's, like, in the near future. I'm getting fairly close to reaching 500 subscribers, which is, like, crazy awesome. So I'm gonna try and get... Well, what I might actually do is try and have a special, like, on each of my series, which would be this Minecraft Castle Progress. I'm really bad with names, that's why the series is, like, that straightforward in the naming of it, but it works, I guess. Yeah. Then SMP, again, terrible with making names of any sort ever. I figured we wouldn't make that jump. And then I might do something for Dark Souls 2 also. Not really sure what I would do, though. That too wide. Ooh, that's another thing I should be thinking about as I do all of this stuff. Do I want to have that? Is that the same height? It looks like it, I believe. Yeah, let's go with the fact that, yeah, let's just say it is, so we don't, like, waste time not doing stuff. Then I guess we could just continue whatever we do in between the two parts into the wall. I kind of like the look of that. We need more block variation, that's what we need. I don't really like this is kind of why I do most of my, like, building, well, not really building, but, like, planning in creative mode, like, saying like again a lot, whatever. I can place a lot of stone and stuff in creative mode and have it not matter. But if I don't have Silk Touch, well, I have Silk Touch, but I don't feel like carrying it around all of the time, but yeah, if I don't have it, then I can't pick all the stone back up, and then it kinda gets annoying because I'm losing materials in my attempts to think of something neat. So yeah. I have a feeling that doesn't look all that great. It doesn't really look all that great. Like it needs something. You know what? Let's try making. I kind of like the stone on the bottom though, and this might also help also. Doing that just have more color variation, and I don't have any cobblestone on me. You know what? We do this most of the time whenever we start making anything, so let's make a supply chest. Put some stuff in it so we don't have a extremely full inventory. Okay. Now let's try and get all fancy like with our little wall design. Do something extremely simple and repetitive and hope it looks good. Yeah, we could probably work with that. I feel like the end bits should be more solid though, so let's try this. And I actually wonder what cobblestone would look like behind it, because I don't normally use all that much cobblestone in a build. Like, I normally just use it for like I'm saying like again a lot. That normally happens when I'm fairly tired, and I did run a lot yesterday, so yeah, let's just go with that. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of the cobblestone right there. And I feel like stone would be too much stone. Actually, let's flip it so it's like this instead, because I think that looks a little bit more logical. Yeah, let's go with that. What other? Well, we could try and do this and see what that looks like. That might look decent. Or we could even maybe do this. Yep. Okay, I think I have a decent idea now. Let's replace that with those. If we do that, that should probably be that also. Then let's build that up. Tear this down and put stone behind it. Yeah, that's probably good. That's... I don't know. I like this, like the very middle part. I'm not all that fond of the pillars of that, but let's just keep working with it and see what we can do from there, I guess. Let's make a little staircase up. Now, how do we want to get up there? That is the question. Well, actually, we could probably like outline the windowsill part. So the windowsill would be like here, give or take like 1 or 2 blocks up or down. But I think that would work for the windowsill. So now we just need to find out how to transition from here to there. Actually, I think I might have an idea that might just work. Like a solid line of stuff there. I don't know if I want to like cap this off or not. Actually, that kind of looks a little bit better having it like that. I really should have planned this out a bit more, but whatever. It doesn't really matter if it turns out to be a longer episode. Ooh, yeah, I actually really like how that turned out. Then we can maybe even continue some sort of center design up. But I think we might be fairly done with the use of those blocks for there. Let's just keep on trucking. Actually, we could probably do something like that for like a base of the windowsill. I still kind of feel like that is too much right there. Because, yeah, I'm not, like, it's not completely sold to me in my mind yet. Like, I feel like it should be slightly different. I'm just not really sure what about it should be different, though. Kind of like having the stone bricks on the side, though. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments, because I'm always open to suggestions. Yeah, I think that looks better. We could even probably do that or something. Let's back up again. Actually, I wonder what it would look like if we raised it up one block so it doesn't, like, blend in perfectly with the buttress. We did that, so wrong. Or I did that, rather. I think that could look cool. Like, either one up or one down from those little front parts, because I don't want it to be... Like, we might even change where... Actually, for the windowsill, I think it should be fine as is, but for other stuff, I don't really like it to always line up perfectly. Okay, now we just have this entire spot. Actually, let's try just a simple circular-ish. Can't make the jump again. Why? Well, I know why. It's because we were too far down, but yeah. Yeah, I think that could work. Then... Yeah. Oh. Well. What if we continue that up and put some... Well, now it doesn't really have the same look to it. Yeah, I don't like how that turned out, so let's take that down. It was those two blocks, I believe. Maybe that, and maybe if we just change all of that, and let's try raising this up a little bit. I'm brainstorming so many different things right now. Actually, I wonder... That is not what I wanted to do. Then that there, and then the windowsill bit there. I like the little center bit, but now I feel like the window starts too high up. And let's fill in all the gaps behind it so we get the full feel for it. Back up a bit again. Actually, now that I look at it, it might look better if we just keep it simple and do that. Then again, wow, I'm being very indecisive in this building process. Yeah, I feel like it should be like that. Oh, not like that. Jump. I feel like it should be a little bit higher because it fills in the, like, excess space around it, so... Yeah, not really sure how long it's been, so I think I will quickly get to something, like, something that I can deal with. Not deal with, but something conclusive for this part so we can continue on the other parts. And then I'll build that in the other segments where it needs to be built. And then we'll continue building up from there. Okay, I have one side of it because I'm thinking that it will end up being a fairly symmetrical design, so yeah, I only built one side. And it's not all that different from what we left with. I just added a little bit to the top and took away some of the stone slabs because I felt like it was a little bit too much. And like even right now, I'm not really sure how well it fits into like the other parts of the castle, if that makes sense, I guess. But all I really did for the top part was like a more just like a little arch type thing. It's not exactly what I was planning on doing, but I think it should look fairly good with a window like seated on top of it, I think. Yeah, that sounds right. So we'll go with that for now, I guess. Let's just put a ladder here, because I have a feeling we'll be jumping on and off of this quite a bit. And actually, let's make the far one first, I guess. Yeah. Let's try a 5-block high window at first, I guess. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then to close it off and all that type of stuff. I feel like this isn't going to be tall enough. Well, let's double check anyway. Yeah, let's actually go with 7, because to have like a curve upward and whatnot. How am I gonna get back up there? Oh, I was about to place ladders. I have dirt. It's much easier to take down dirt than it is to take down ladders. So that's 6, 7, 8. Block. Place. Why you no place? Okay, and I actually don't have the windows on me right now, but that really isn't all that much of an issue because windows are easy to get. Okay, I have a feeling that will be a plenty large window, so now that I think about it, do I want to put the first stair there? Actually, yeah, that should be good. Then, to make it all arched, like, let's try... Actually, I might want to have this part be kind of, like it sticks out more, like it's not built into the wall. Oop. Yep, I meant to do that, for sure. Let's try that first. And see how that looks. Where the heck did that guy come from? Oh crap, I'm not wearing armor. That would not have been good. I think that looks like a good arch for it. Now the question is, what do we put in that spot? Do we want to try and... Now, I was having this problem when I was trying to make up something in, like, my creative test world. Since it's only a 3-block wide window, it doesn't really work all that well to have a pointed window because then it would only be 1 block. Like, it would end up looking like that. I mean, actually, we could try that, but I don't think we would be able to, like, make it go all the way to the top, because it just looks too ridiculous if we do that. Like, if we... Because I want the stone border on it, so... Yeah. Oops. Also, I kind of think we should try that arch also. Like... that window would look ridiculous, and then if we broke that block, it wouldn't really work. But I think this should work, maybe, and I don't want a stair block there because, or maybe, we could just try that. I think that should work fairly decently. So let's break everything so we're not obstructing our view. Now see that, I think that's too straight of an edge. I think the window would look good in that, like, position, though. Okay, let's go back up this way. We're a ways away still. And break that and that and that. This is a conundrum. I think that's the right word, but I'm not sure, so yeah. I don't want to break that block because then it would look ridiculous. Well, I cannot think of anything. Or maybe that be too, what's the word? Like, not arched enough? Now, that would look weird having the, like, curve. Like, have it go up, and then, yeah, we're not doing that. What if we, that would look ridiculous. Making narrow arches is a difficult thing to do in Minecraft, apparently. Let's just go back down, because I'm not sure if we ever checked this, like, arch out. Then if it looks good enough, it will look good enough. Now, I feel like the window should go up more. Let's actually just quickly take out the stone bits on the corner. Because, I mean, we're going to be using probably gray stained glass panes, so we would still be able to see the stone if we broke it, like this. That just bugs me, but I think we might actually go with that just so, like, it matches up with the arch better. Yeah, overall, I think that looks better. So I am going to remake this on, I like how I'm like, make an arch. But yeah, I'll make this in these two spots, and I'll be back after that. Okay, I did a little bit of changes after I made all the windows. Well, first of all, the most noticeable one is I replaced, like, I moved the window back down to only being 7 high, so it had the full, like, stone trim. Because I didn't really like the look of it once I put glass in, so yeah, I decided to do this, and then there's a redstone lamp with a trap door there for like a lantern or something. I think it looks decent, and I'm fairly sure I remember like seeing that iron trapdoors will be in 1.8. So whenever that comes out, we might try and replace those with iron trapdoors, but then again we might need to power them with redstone to make them light up, which might be difficult in their location. We'll see how it works out. And then the other thing I did was I replaced the upside down stair that was there, and there with a solid stone brick block, and I think that helped a little bit. Again, I'm not completely sold on this bottom part. I think the windows turned out fairly good at this point, but if you guys have any ideas of what I could do, there's a stair right there, I'm gonna get it. If you have any ideas of what I could do to improve it, let me know. But the episode has probably been around 30-ish minutes by now, which is like the time I try and keep my episodes. So yeah, this is probably gonna be it for this episode. We got in the main, or part of the wall done for this like building type thing we're making here. We still have to do something for the front. I have a general idea of what I want to do, but I'm not completely sure yet. I want to finalize this part until we do other stuff, so that's part of the reason I'm ending it here. But now that I look at it more and like, wow, rambling. Like, I think I'm going to keep my idea of having like some sort of like end to this segment, then have it go in a bit, then have another building part in the center of it. I think that should look really good. Anyway, now that my random rambling is done, if you enjoyed this episode, feel free to leave a like, and I will see you guys next episode. Bye.